Hey family, we are live, broadcasting live. This is the Conversation Room 101. Make sure it's only adults in the house. I need your mind to be open, prepared, and relaxed. Welcome to our home. Take your shoes off. We got some rules we need to go over. Be kind. No cursing in the chat. If you want to curse, call in. And no shouting out other channels. That's a no-no. We got one other rule. There is no judging our guests. It will not be permitted. Zero tolerance. And if so, you want to do that, guess what? We got security. And we will escort you out. Because over here, hashtag we don't care. We're going to be one big family. We're going to laugh together sometimes. We're going to cry. But we definitely going to pray. I thank the Lord above for everything. I lift him up and give him the glory. But you guys, right now, we're going to get our popcorn. And then we're going to see what's going on. And let me just park my car. And I'll be in there in a minute. I'll see you real soon.
The Copyright Disclaimer Act. The Copyright Disclaimer Act under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news, reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is used permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Like, share, subscribe.
Do you want to know? Well, I've been thinking about you. And I think I have to listen. Because the sun is up, it's a beautiful day.
And we won't stop. We will not stop.
Sun. Come, won't you come along? And it feels so bright. It's like luck is raining on me. Go and follow your heart. Doesn't matter how far. There is so much love to give. Something's telling me this time. Baby, baby, now
See this? Now you cannot go.
Baby, baby, gotta go. There is so much love to give. Something's telling me it's right.
Neighbors and the
When you
community
came to me,
compelled
who
to
are
scour
you?
the area.
It's you, yeah, boy.
Where does the fault lie on you?
Hey family, how is everybody doing? Come on in, you guys. It's Monday. It is July the 24th. Yes, it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. We got a lot to talk about, you guys. We're going to talk about the Carlee Russell case that everybody's been following. We've been following it. You guys know we've been following it. I'm going to turn your comments on so I can see what's going on in here. Sandra said, I'm good. She said, I shared. Woke the Gods in the building. Freddie. I see the Mods in the building. Valerie's in there. Diane Harris. Lisa Calhoun. Okay. I seen Avalanche in the building for a little bit. I see people I always see. Tina Powers in the building. Marsha. Nancy LaRose. Marsha, you need to get your tickets. I won't come on tomorrow because I got a test. I'll probably come back on later on tonight or something. But Marsha, you get free tickets in there, girl, because you're a member. So I see. I don't know. Let me get on over here. Okay. Hey, Rachel, how you doing? Marie's in the building. What's going on? We are going to talk about the Carlee case. Now, you guys know that I would not cover this case as it was going. There's been reasons why. Not saying, I'm on the back end. Now I can just say what I want to say. No, it's because, I already felt some kind of way about the case. Okay. So, it says Marsha's been a member for 25 months. 2 years in a month. Come on, Zena. Zena said, hey. Okay, you guys, let's get into this conversation because I want to talk about this. And I know some of you guys, I don't know, LaKendra's not in here because I know some of you guys feel some kind of way. I know you do. But this story was brought to me. I had already seen it. Now, let me tell you something. I don't say this because that would be just lying if I said something and it was not the truth. Okay? We're not doing that over here. Okay? But I didn't think it was a good story to talk about. Stay Quiet is in the building. Margie's in the building. And I'm going to tell you guys why. First of all, I never believed the story. Okay? I never believed the story. When my daughter's calling. Hold on. We gotta take time for our kids, so hold on. Hello.
Hey girl, what you doing?
I'm live right now, baby.
Oh, my bad. Hey, live. Okay, well, let me get off of here.
Okay. Can I call you when I get done?
Yeah, call me after you're live, girl.
Okay. I love you.
I love you. Bye.
Bye. Okay. That's my 31, 32, 33-year-old. I think she's 33. I lose count. I don't even know how old I am. So don't even get mad at me. I'm one of them very active mamas. But you know what? I don't try to keep up with what's going on. You know, if the kids is okay, the kids is okay. So I didn't report on it. Stay Quiet says, I'm glad you didn't report on it. You don't report lies. No, I just can't do it. And I'll tell you guys this because you guys know, like, you know, the inner part of some of my struggle growing up, things I went through, things that, you know, I mean, you know, the small detail things let you know that, you know, hey, you know, I'm a victim of a lot of stuff. You know, I mean, I really didn't have nobody to really compare my emotional feelings. You know, when they say, talk to somebody, like, you're not going to get it. You know, like, I can't talk to somebody in kindergarten when I'm going through all this college stuff. They can't help me. I mean, you got to know what I went through to help me. You really got to know what I went through. And I'm not just going to share that with any and everybody in the internet. Just not going to do it. But so when people are victims of society and the world and their environment, they're angry, they're mad. So when you hear stories, you can decipher them really quick. You ain't even got to analyze them. You ain't got to sit there and depict it and go, now I wonder what is true. You be like, you know, like if you done build a house or you done bought a house, like say for instance, you bought a house. So when somebody tries to tell you they bought a house and it was like maybe 2 pieces of paper they had to sign and everything. I mean, and then that's the end of it. No, you know, when you buy a house, you're almost like signing your life away. There's so many pieces of papers you sign. You be like, okay, sign. You're definitely not going to read everything. I can tell you that right now. You be like, okay, already have your attorney with you so that they done read it. Make sure you're getting into something or not getting into something. And so therefore, you know what all it takes. If you have a house built, somebody can't just say it happens overnight. It just doesn't. You say, man, it took a whole year. This happened, that happened. When you've been a victim and someone comes to you and say, I'm a victim too, or this happened to me. You look at the situation. Now, all situations is not the same, but you'll look at the situation and go, okay, hold on. You know what? Don't even tell me no more. Please do not even tell me no more. I don't believe it. So I'm not angry with the young lady. I hope you guys are not angry with the young lady. Now, you can do what you want to do, but I hope you guys will leave her alone and speak life into the situation. There is good that's coming out of this. Carlee. Hey, Carlee. Think about it. The girl just had a birthday. We're not celebrating a death. We're not holding a vigil, you guys. Isn't that good? Isn't that good? We're not holding a vigil right now talking about let's put some balloons up for Carlee. And Carlee was this, Carlee was that. We're not looking at it like it's a good thing. Now, take it in consideration. There may be some things that the police are saying they cannot sustain any viable comments and statements that Carlee had put out there. Okay? They got a lot more information than we got. We can dig, we can research, we can run over here, we can run over there and get more information from people that don't know the situation. Like us, we don't know the whole thing. And we can keep beating this girl down. Now, I'm just going to tell you right now, I ain't going to do it. I may make fun of the situation, just like with my kids. My kids get mad at me because I make fun of their foolishness. Like my son stole my car when he was like 10. Stole my Escalade I woke up in the middle of the night. I don't know what woke me up. I didn't hear anything. I woke up and I went to go check on my kids. And my son was missing out the bed. And I'm thinking my son done, left the house in the middle of the night, probably going over one of his friends' house or whatever. So I go outside, ain't thinking about my son because I know if he got out the bed and went somewhere, he probably went next door to one of his friends' house or whatever. But I go outside and my truck, because it was an SUV, is not in the driveway. Okay, I take that back. Hold on. Okay, I woke up in the middle of the night because now I'm remembering how this went. And I don't know what woke me up, but it woke me up and I was checking around. I didn't check on my kids yet. I hadn't checked on my kids yet. And I went outside and my truck wasn't there. When my truck wasn't there, I run in the house. First thing I'm going to do is wake up my kids and tell them, oh my God, I think somebody just stole our truck, our SUV, whatever, the car. So when I go to my son's room, my son's not there. Now, you couldn't have made me think my son, being 10, can barely reach the pedals, stole my car. But I put 2 to 2 together, and I'm like, well, I better not call the police because my son would get picked up. And, and if he wrecked my car, but it's full coverage insurance on it, but whatever. So here's the thing, you guys. At some point of time in our life, we have done something. I have done some things I will never, ever, ever tell none of you. I don't care how cool we are, how best friends we are. You my ace boom coon. I have not even told my husband. I definitely wouldn't tell nobody else. Now, but I got a criminal mind because I grew up in the streets. So I've done criminal things before. I know I have. I just don't remember them all because there's so many. But I didn't get caught. I did not get caught. And some little things I probably did get caught. And it's like, but you bounce back. You bounce back. And then you say, you know what? This is just not for me. I'm just not good at this. Now, I can do 100 things and only get caught on 2 and be like, you know what? This is just not for me. Now, this young lady, Carlee, we're talking about Carlee. She says, I won't down her. I will pray she learns from this and other people learn not to do something like this at all. I get it. But there's some good that's coming out of this, you guys. Carlee just turned 26 years old. Her and her family went on a little vacation, got away, I think they went to Atlanta. I don't know where they went. I'm not all up in their business like that. But the girl is alive. Now, let me tell you something. I believe that when there was a sighting, not a sighting, but a 911 call from the Red Roof Inn, the girl pretty much was probably trying to come on back or whatever. Was she trying to just get this boy's attention? I don't know why, but she in love. She loved him. If you ever been in love, you do stupid stuff all the time. You give him your money. You let him drive your car. You take up for him, even though he's trying to hit on your girlfriend or your sister or your mama. He's over here. He got on Daisy Dukes tighter than yours, and nobody gets it and nobody understands. So you're just trying to figure it out. When a young lady is 25, she has not the same mentality as the environment that you probably came out of. So I'm just going to let you guys know right now. She didn't coming out the environment that me and you came out of. So the girl don't know how to lie. She don't. So is that why you're mad at her? Because her boyfriend is now telling people to quit bullying her. So I'm going to tell you the same thing. I am a Christian. And if you are a Christian, why are you mad at Carlee? The money that they have gathered, the $63,000, guess what? Crime Stoppers and them ain't giving that money back. It's going to go towards another child that is actually missing. Okay? We ain't looking for Carlee. We ain't looking for the baby that was walking down on the highway. We ain't looking for the man with the orange balding hair. We ain't looking for the woman that fed her Cheez-Its and did her fingernails. Carlee's good. Carlee's good. Okay? She just lied. That's all it was, a lie. That's it. Have you lied before? And some people say, it wasn't just a lie, SP. I did not want to come on this channel and crucify this young lady. I'm not going to do it. Because I don't see not one of you guys in here over there on the page of Ruby, or I said Rudy, crucifying him. You believe that? You believe that he was brainwashed? You know good and well that child wasn't brainwashed. If he was in it, he was involved in it with the mama. I would say, hey, come on now. Hey. But the world is targeting her and mad at her because she should know better because she's a black woman. She's just like everybody else. I'm going to share something with you guys. I know you guys need to just listen. It may make sense to you. And some of you guys your heart is hard. It's hard. But if you really dig deep, you done did worse crap than this young lady. And you need to be a little bit more lenient. Come on. I'm preaching now. I'm preaching for those of you that's in the back. I'm telling you. Because you can't tell me. The girl even tried to do some scriptures and said, he who cast the first stone, don't cast stones. I don't know how she said it, but she said it all wrong. But that lets you know. She's saying, hey, why you judging me? Judge yourself. You've done some stuff too. And then people want to judge her for that. She didn't know this. She said the verse wrong. She said the scripture wrong. So what? That lets you know that she loves the Lord. She knows the word. Amen. Come on, you guys. You can't get mad at this girl because she's 25. Your kids did some bad stuff too. And if half of the people in here, if we really dug down into your family and what your kids done did, whether they done dated married men, whether they done slept with the cousins, where they done stole your purse, well, they done got all high on meth or crack or whatever. They done shot your boyfriend. Who knows? Who knows? Carlee just told a lie. Now, I know I'm hitting, I know I'm stepping on some toes. I know I am. Because we all have sinned. We all have. And she just told a lie. She said she want a family. She got a family. She got a loving mama that believes everything she say. Hey, she needs to get on the girl. Then she got a father there. So, and she wanted a man. She loved this man. And this man was in love with a stripper. And if I was this young lady's mama, I would tell her, you cannot compete with a stripper, young lady. You cannot. We already talked about this, you guys. There's stallions out there. They're stallions for a reason. Okay? Let it be what it be. If he loves you, then, he'll step up. If he don't, you're going to continue to do dumb, stupid things. This is a cry out for help at its finest. And how dare someone that called themselves a Christian that says, but she lied. So what? You guys understand what I'm saying? It's a lie. You took it to the next level. The police took it to the next level. The world took it to the next level. The internet take it to the next level. She just said, there's a kid out there and I'm going to, and da-da-da-da-da. And then that's it. She didn't even know how to lie. When they told her who kidnapped you, she started describing Bozo. She didn't want to get nobody else in trouble. You guys not even see that? You guys cannot even see that? But the ones of you that is utmost angry, I'm going to say this, and I know I'm going to hurt some people's feelings. You guys was the ones that was believing it. You was. You were believing every little thing. Can't tell you nothing. Can't say nothing. So you got to be mad at yourself. I'm just being honest. Because right now, here's the thing. When we get what we want, the girl to be handed over or make it back home or alive, which is the only thing that we should have been praying for. I don't care how she gets back home. She gets home. Now we like, where you been? You got Cheetos underneath the fingernails. You lied, da-da-da-da-da, and all this other stuff. The girl is alive. And if we're going to be Christians, we can't be Christians and pick off the cherry tree who we going to, because see, what if you define what a Christian is, we're supposed to be Christ-like, Jesus. Now, he wouldn't sit there and hit you and put you in jail and put you in prison. Yeah, there's going to be some kind of consequences. Maybe she cannot finish nursing school. She can do nursing school all she wants. She will not become a nurse. I'm telling you guys, I know how this works. So the only person right now that is affected on this lie is her. So if she went to school for already 12 months and something, guess what? She did it all for nothing. Because the only thing she can be is a CNA. Because it's definitely going to go down. They're going to definitely make sure she cannot become a nurse. And she don't need to become a nurse now. Because if you make up a lie like this, what else could you do? You'd be dangerous to people that you're taking care of. So they're going to make sure of that. Because guess what? They're going to make sure of that. So she probably, like I said, needs to get into real estate or something else. It depends on what state. No, Candy baby. No. Let me tell you right now. You falsify a police report about a baby, I don't care what state you in, because they're going to hear everything. So they're going to put a little misdemeanor in there. And even though it's a misdemeanor, people talk about, it's got to be a felony. Oh, no, baby. No, it do not. And I don't care what state you in. Long as you in the United States, anything that, just like when they arrest you and they say anything you say can be and will be held against you in the court of law, they're going to make sure this young lady will not be a nurse. And I'm not in disagreement with that. But I think that is enough. And when you have a child and she's gone for 24 hours, 48 hours, or whatever have you, and she does come back home, you just happy. Now, you do gonna have to work on some stuff, but you should be happy. You remember there's a story in the Bible, and I'm pretty sure everybody in here knows this story. You cannot have a record. That's why I said they're going to make sure it becomes a misdemeanor. Even if, see, you can have little misdemeanors like tickets, or you can even have petty theft. Petty. But you cannot have something of this magnitude, you guys. I'm telling you. Because what they do is say, okay, you got a little misdemeanor. Okay, what is it? Is it you stole a piece of candy when you was 10 or 12 or 15 or 20, a piece of candy, or you had a disagreement, somebody stole your purse, and so there was a domestic violence, or not domestic violence, but there was some kind of altercations or something. They everything, there's individual way of looking at it, but they get the report and they look at the report and say, okay, did you come clean? Did you say this? Did you do that? Did you pay your ticket? Did you, what? And so, but to be a nurse comes from Nightingale. If you look it up, that's how nurses came about. Nightingale. They would not even take a person if you had a bad reputation, let alone if you had a record. You have to be an upright citizen. And nowadays, I don't know if it's in this state, but I know in Kansas, you have to have credible people that have credible jobs like doctors, lawyers, teachers, judges, pastors, things like that, to write you a recommendation. Now, she'll get a recommendation because her mama know people. But like I said, if they give her even just a misdemeanor on this, because I'm going to tell you something. I know a young lady that got accused of kicking a dog. That cut her short. Did you guys hear what I said? Because somebody said she kicked a dog. Now, I wasn't there. Did she kick the dog or did she not kick the dog? But that stopped her nursing right then, right there at the butt. Right there. The end. Now, she fought it and won, but the thing about it is, you guys, is somebody said it. See what I'm saying? It's that simple. I'm telling you, if they even give her a misdemeanor, she's done. She's not going to ever be a nurse. Now, you can talk to people till they turn blue in the face, but I'm telling you what I'm saying is true. If you call any nursing facility or any nursing board of nursing and ask them, they'll say, oh, this person made a false police report. And what was the false police report? Did she say she killed somebody, or somebody killed somebody, or she got somebody put in prison? And then they say, no, she said she seen a toddler walking on the highway. And then we did 48 hours of looking for her. And then she came back and said that it was Bozo the clown that fed her cheeses and painted her nails. They're going to say, oh, to the H to the no. We can't let her in. Okay? So she's going to have to go another way in life. And that's fine. She wanted a family. She had tweeted before she even made the 911 call. She tweeted, I want a family. This girl is crying out for help. And we as Warriors for Children is going to sit over here talking about, nah, she needs to go to jail. Nah, she needs to go to prison. Lock her up. Throw away the key. How dare you? There's people out there and such. Well, the prodigal son went to his father. I'm going to just paraphrase it. I'm not going to read the Bible. I'm not going to preach to you. Took all his worth with him. The father ain't even dead. And you're supposed to give it to your children after you die. He wanted his money and stuff. I want it now. It's my money. I want it now. He took it. He went and swindled it. He had hookers. He drank all the liquor. He spent the money wildly. And then and then guess what? I mean, he didn't lie. But here's the thing. So he was like asking for work, and he would work for the fee, like sleep where the pigs sleep and things of that nature. Finally he just said, you know what? I'm just gonna go home. And I'm telling you guys, Carlee made it home. Prodigal son said, I'm gonna just go home. Now, if you really remember your scripture, I'm not one of those that I don't get in there. I don't get down like that. But I'm just telling you, these stories, I know them by heart because this is how I look at life. So the father was out and he see his son from afar. And he runs with open arms to his son, even though all his son did took the money. Now, he had another son at home that was doing everything right. He didn't run around. He didn't waste the money. He did everything that the father told him to do. But the one son went and spent all the money and played and partied. The father said, hey, servants, go get the nicest robe for my son. Go get the biggest ring for my son, because this is my son. We're going to have a party. Go get the fattest calf. We're going to cook it. We're going to party. And the servants was doing it because, he is the owner of all of these people. He's got a lot of money still. So the son that stayed at home, that did everything right, or, try to do everything right, he was angry. He was mad like you guys. He was mad. Well, shoot, we ain't lied. We ain't called 911. We ain't said this about a kid walking on the highway. Ain't nobody feeding us Cheetos and Cheez-Its. Ain't nobody playing with our hair, giving us pedicures and manicures. I'm just telling you. So why should we be happy? Well, the father said, because my son was dead before. He's alive. He's home. He's here. And that's how Jesus is. I'm going to tell you guys something. I'm going to give you some facts. There's 31% of African American in the United States. I'm not making fun of this. 14% of the 31% that makes up the population in the United States is missing. That's almost just a bit less than half. So I'm not making fun of the situation. I do my research, but I just don't go researching, looking at a picture that people's put up or such and such over here put up. I know a lie when I hear a lie. But this still is a young lady. And I believe the best thing that we can do, we call ourselves Christian, embrace her. We're not going to go congratulate her that she lied and she did this and did that. I'm saying put your arms around her and quit making it worse for her. If you can't do nothing, quit saying negative stuff about this young lady. Because if it was your child, you would not like it. This is somebody's child. My daughter's 31. If you would be talking about my daughter right now because she done lied about some Cheetos and Cheez-Its, oh, yeah, you would get the business from me. I don't care. She's home. And that's all I got to say. She's home. Good. Get mad. That's all I got to say. I'm just serious. Get mad all you want. But I'm glad Carlee's at home. Let the police do what they need to do, but leave her alone.
Do you want to know? Well, I've been thinking about you, and I think you'll have to listen, because the sun is up, it's a beautiful day. My beginning will be
How long
as
a
bright
toddler
as
has
the
been
sun.
missing in Savannah.
And once you come around, and it feels so right, it's like luck is raining on me. Go and follow your heart, doesn't matter how far. There is so much love to give, something's telling me this time. Baby, baby, now I know. Baby, baby, gotta go. There is so much love to give, something's telling me it's right. When you came to me, oh I knew it's you, yeah, boy.
Where is Cody?